Hey guys, welcome back to Simply Fortnite. I'm your host Sam, and today we're going to be talking about some major details discussing Season 1 of Fortnite Chapter 2's big ending event, and believe me, this is going to be awesome. We're seeing the return of a major feature from Chapter 1 that you guys are not going to want to miss hearing about. Obviously, the Winterfest has begun and we can start logging in every day now to earn some free gifts, which is awesome. There's even a Millennium Falcon cosmetic in there that I think we are all going to want to get in there and unlock, just as we were talking about the other day. We've even got some details to discuss on something that Epic may very well be totally lying to us about a secret feature that may well be coming to the game to change everything with our standard seasons going into 2020, so make sure to stick around for that. Not to mention, the Frozen Monster event isn't even the only event that is coming soon to Fortnite very soon before the end of Chapter 2. That's right, we've had Star Wars already, we're getting the Frozen Monster, and there is one more secret one to come that we will be talking about very later on. This video is going to be packed with info. There is so much to talk about right now. There is so much going on in Fortnite right now. It's absolutely amazing. After a while of lackluster updates and lacking of content, Epic are finally going all out. So without further ado, we're going to get right into this. So we're just going to jump right into the leaks for why the Polar Peak Monster is going to be returning in a Frozen Monster 2 event at the end of this season, starting off with talking about the Polar Legends pack. This is a pack that's leaked to be on its way, coming to the store soon. This is not going to be bought with V-Bucks, but instead with real money, much like the previous Frozen Legends pack of last year. And just like that, the characters that come within it were in fact released through ice statues that do show up in the map, and this has also been supported by leaks from the game files. Now, these ice statues last year appeared scattered around the map in frozen areas. This year, they're all in the brand new Shiver Inn location, a brand new hotel popping up in the map to tie into the Winterfest event. The different skins we have is the Devourer, which is the Polar Peak Monster, the Frozen Noggop skin, and the Frozen Fish Stick skin. And interestingly, the Crackshot skin is also there in frozen form, despite the fact that while we got new stars for it for those who own the skin, we do know for a fact that it is not going to be a part of this pack. There's also going to be a whole host of other stuff, including an emote to go with the Polar Peak Monster, along with a back bling of the castle, which is going to look really sick. Now, the weird thing about Crackshot is the particular emphasis Epic seem to be putting on it right now. The skin is the one which is sitting within the Winterfest cabin right now, on the armchair, and it seems odd for Epic to be putting so much emphasis on what is a fairly old skin now, which actually we do now know this has a very nice story attached to it actually. One of the developers as a kid always wanted a Nutcracker doll, and his parents would never buy him it, so when it came to picking new skins to go with the festive era of Fortnite, he immediately suggested a Nutcracker, which is I think a really nice story to go with it. Obviously, the Crackshot is also the skin we saw burst through the door in the first Season 7 festive intro trailer. It's clear the Fortnite team are big fans of this skin, so may want to be using it for other purposes. Obviously, the skin is returned to the item shop over the holidays, as we would expect. However, it seems odd for him to be placed so front and center in so many areas between the cabin and obviously going on with the statue, when he really doesn't seem to have that much going on with it. It is possible he could tie into this event. I think it would be absolutely amazing if the Crackshot in fact replaced the robot as the Ron that the Frozen Monster will be fighting in the event. Now moving on to the bit I'm sure you've all been waiting for, the big finale of Season 1, aka the Frozen Monster Event 2. That's right, the Polar Peak Monster is coming back and it's ready to take revenge inside of this brand new world. How do we know this? Well, it all starts with that Polar Legends pack that we did just discuss, and one of the skins within it, the Devourer skin. Now this skin is, as I say, the Polar Peak Monster that we did see as a part of the Season 7 event last year. This also comes with the Polar Peak Castle back bling and a big roar emote like he did when he came out of the ice as a wee nod to that event. But it's very interesting timing to be adding this. Since we're building towards the end of Season 1, we really don't have any kind of idea of where our event is going. We haven't seen much story develop this season, and winter is upon us. So as I say, this skin also contains frozen and normal versions of this, possibly showing how with this event we will be going from frozen winter into spring, since it will be falling towards the end of winter. It's likely when the frost and stuff will end in Fortnite, and we will go back to that normal map. I think it would be awesome to tie this to the event, the defrosting of the map, with that big monster event. And the timing also lines up with players beginning to notice an iceberg approaching the coast of the Fortnite world, which funnily enough is exactly how the Devourer arrived last time, frozen in an iceberg, before being frozen within Polar Peak for months until it broke free, let loose on the map, and our giant robot was able to take it down. It would be odd of Epic to reuse a concept from a past event, but at this point there is so much evidence to build up to this that it does seem like this is what Epic have up their sleeve for the next big event after the post Star Wars Winterfest season is over. This event is likely going to be falling in early February. As we know, the season is starting in early February, so the event will likely be in the first few days of the month, since the possible dates we have for the season drop are between the 4th and the 13th of February. So everyone, we can get excited for this a lot. There is so much to come with this event. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely awesome, and I can't wait to see who we are seeing this monster take down this time. Personally, I'd love to see him take down a big ass version of that Crackshot skin. Epic seem to be placing such a big influence on them lately that I think it is a solid bet for something that could happen. All this info about all these events is absolutely insane to see flying about. The monster event, I'm sure, is going to be so hype, and as I say, we're going to get right into now talking about that secret feature Epic have been hiding from us, and they are definitely lying to us about the existence of. So make sure to hang around for that, along with details of a brand new second event coming this season. Interestingly enough, we have some more developments on the Fortnite annual pass. This is something that was actually leaked to us in the 11.3 update as a pass that would include all of the year of 2020's battle passes with the bundle to give you all the extra tiers bonuses along with some extra skins. However, despite the leak, Epic denied this existed. However, we do have some more contradictory evidence, as we did get a new update just this week, 11.31, and weirdly enough, in this update, there are more new assets for this annual pass. There is a new screen to actually allow its purchase for 7,800 V-Bucks, some new strings hidden in the code there that data miners are finding, and some new images. So yeah, it's weird that Epic are continuing to deny this exists when there is stuff in the files proving that it's continuing to evolve and have more added to it. It's unknown if they're misleading us or if this is just stuff slipping in with the updates as of now, but it would definitely be something I'd like to see, a new way to buy the passes. I'd maybe downgrade it from a battle bundle to just a normal battle pass, just to reduce the cost down a bit, honestly, because I think that $78 price tag is going to deter so many people away. Given Fortnite's a bit of a younger market, I think it could deter a lot of the player base from purchasing it. So I never thought we'd have this much hype stuff to talk about in a single video, but we've got details on another event to get right into right now, and this is going to be tied to New Year's. As we know, last year, for those of you guys who remember it, we saw an awesome event happen in Fortnite as the clocks turned into 2019. It was simple, it was brief, but it saw an awesome disco ball, a firework display. It was absolutely insane, and it was a great way to usher in the new year of Fortnite. And it looks like, based on leaks from reliable data miners, that this same event is returning this year. It's very likely it is going to play out in a very similar way, obviously just with text saying 2020, but I'm sure Epic are going to want to up their game. We always know Epic always try to go bigger and better than the year before, as we can see with Winterfest compared to last year's 14 Days of Fortnite. They always go bigger and they always go better, and I am sure that this year's fireworks display is going to be on an even bigger scale. Last year they actually incorporated the rifts because those were around, so I'm not actually sure how they're going to do this year, but it is going to be very cool to see, and we'll keep you guys updated on everything surrounding this as it develops. So with that, guys, that's actually going to wrap up this video. This has been an awesome one. It's been packed with some awesome new info, honestly, between two new events, the return of the frozen monster, the upcoming annual pass. There's just so much going on in the world of Fortnite to be excited for if you're a fan, and we haven't even touched yet on everything that's going to be going on with Season 2. We'll be getting more into that later in the week, so make sure to subscribe if that's going to be something you're interested in. Make sure to drop a like if you've learned something to show your support, and be sure to comment down below letting me know what character do you want to see take on the frozen monster when he returns for battle. My personal choice, as I say, is a giant crack shot. I think that would be awesome to see play out. Very festive, very cool. But as I say, let me know your pick in the comment below, and I'll see you guys on the battle bus. Bye!